Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be here. It's my first video I filmed in about 2 weeks, so I'm very excited. And I'm especially excited for this project. So I want to do some kind of stacked envelope ephemera piece. This is eventually going to be for an altered file folder. I'm using some of the envelopes that Craspire kindly sent me. This is, in partnership with them. So I'm using 2 of this envelope. So can you see all the beautiful, chocolate browns and whites on it? Brilliant. So these were like all the other envelopes that I got, which will be coming up in projects, as I work on things. But for now, I want to focus on the browns. So yeah, I'll show you what I got planned. So I've got this little brown envelope, and then what I did with the envelopes from Craspire is because I wanted them to be, I wanted these flowers to be sort of opposite sides like this. So I took one and turned it upside down. Now that's going to go on here, and then have this, the flap of the envelope be a pocket. The other envelope I fold it in exactly the same place, but I've got this one the right way up, and I want to cover this and have like some kind of belly band or something. And then we've got this big envelope at the back, which will eventually, if I do it correctly, flip out and have something on the back here. So that's what I'm aiming to do. All will become clear as I work on it, I'm sure. And I am going to be working with some Rustic Edith Holden images. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get on. Okay, so I've prepared a few things just in advance so that, I'm hoping to get the whole envelope done in one video, you see. So let's start with this little one. So I've got some Edith Holden text, which I'm going to mat down. So yeah, this is going to be for a future project that I'm doing later this year. Of course, because I've not crafted or anything in a while, my glues are going to be on strike, aren't they? Yeah, so this is for a future project where I want to, I've done a lot with spring and summer Edith Holden images. I want to do more on not so much autumn winter, but just the more earthy images that she's got. So the elderberry and the birds and mushrooms and things like that. I want to do a project that focuses on that side of her images, I guess. Okay, right. Try not to spurt glue out all over myself. So I'm using the Kalal glue. Just because it's nice and quick and all of that. All right, so on this front here, so make sure I wanted to have these mushrooms, and they just fit if I position them right. I have inked everything already, and I used the walnut stain ink to ink everything up because, as I say, I want this to be quite a rustic side to Edith Holden, which I'm very excited about. I imagine it will probably be an altered file folder, just because her images do work well for altered file folders because you get, more height compared with journal pages. It's not to say that Edith Holden images don't work with journals, they do. You just have to maybe lose a little bit more of the image compared with an altered file folder. Okay, so we're going to have that open up, flip over I mean, and on the back I want to have this adorable fox, and this comes from her Nature Notes book, this one. Actually, a lot of these images do come from that. So I want to have this envelope as a pocket, so I am going to go around the edges of the envelope with my art glitter glue, if I can, As soon as I say, right, go steady, Justine. All of it, you know. So we're going to go along there, follow the lip of the envelope, and then just some in the middle. Right. Make sure we've got it the right way around. There we go. I probably should have opened the envelope first, but I didn't. So that's it. Could do with a tissue. I've done that thing where I do not have a tissue out on my desk. I always forget how much of a mess I get in with glue. Okay, that's fine. So I think we'd best open this up now before I forget. So I'm just going to open it up. Teensy amount. Alright, that's done it. Just put that little bit there. There we go. Okay, so that is our first flip out, and I'm thinking to have something here. I'm not sure what yet, a word or a label or something, but that's one envelope done. Right, so the first Craspire envelope, I'm not having these open because we obviously have in the, you know, the pockets on them and things. So again, I just want to go one at a time really. So I think the best thing, I want to keep this as a pocket. So I'm thinking to just putting some glue on either side of the flap, like that, so nothing can fall out. There we go. That's that. And just thinking to have this bird's nest picture on the flap. Now I want to cover this part where we've got the back of the envelope showing. So I thought something like that would work. So I think I'll get this down first. I'm not sure whether to stencil the back of this envelope. So it's got a really gorgeous, like creamy brown colour to it, which is why I thought of Edith Holden, you know, to go with it, because it just the perfect tones to go with her images, her pages. You know, but it is plain on the back, so I am wondering whether I should be stenciling it, lightly stenciling, which I might very well do. That's it. Okay. The reason I went down the whole way with the text is because when I put this birdie in, he doesn't, the picture doesn't go the whole way across the flap, so that's why. Okay, so this can be just glued the whole way down. Oop. I love doing things with envelopes, and throw in Edith Holden to the mix as well. You can probably tell why I was excited to do this video. Very excited for this project. I imagine this be something I work on like fully, properly. It will be likely, I don't know, September, October time. So yeah, I'm way ahead with making this piece, but I think I like the idea of just working with the browns every so often, you know. So how are we looking? I am going to do something on the front here. Obviously I love these flowers and everything, but I've got this upside down houses where I've turned the envelope upside down, so I want to cover that. Just checking how we're looking. Brilliant. And then we'll have something in the pocket. Okay, so that's that one for now. And then on this side I want to completely cover, close this. That's it. Oops. Really lovely feel to that paper as well. It feels the same as Edith Holden, which is great. So I was thinking to have a belly band, and I was using the Edith Holden text to do that, just to cover up where the two flaps meet of the envelope. Let's see, are we in the middle? Oh, are we straight? That's it. Okay, so that is going to be on there. Just want to make sure again that we're in the right place. Yep. Okay, so leave that one for now. So I think I want this envelope flap to flip out this way. I've got this beautiful bird. Again, this is from the Nature Notes book. Doesn't he look gorgeous on there? So I'll get this stuck down, and then I think I want to, I don't know whether to cover the back of the envelope now or to get all my flaps on. I feel like I should get all the flaps on first. I also feel like I should get a tissue out. Oh dear me. So yeah, I cut everything down beforehand just because it was a lot of matting envelopes, and yeah, it takes a crazy amount of time really when you think about it to get things to be the size that you want them to be and stuff. So I thought, oh, you know, no one wants to see that, especially if, like I say, I wanted to just have this as be one video for the project. Start to finish, you know. Okay. Right, let's have a look at these. So this is going to go here. Oh yeah, of course, we need to get them down before I cover the back. Of course I do. Oh dear me. Right. I was wondering whether there's some way that I could have less bulk on these, because where we're folding the, you know, I'm not using the flaps for the flip out. I am just simply folding the envelope. I do want less bulk on the flap part. So to start with, I'm just going to cut off this piece to give me a, you know, a small flap, and then just going to close this up. I'm keeping this whole piece on just to give it more strength. I don't think it needs it because the paper is quite thick, but I always get nervous using envelopes because I don't want them to fall apart, you know, if they've got too much weight on them and all that. That's it. So do the same on this one. I'm sure I can use those offcuts for something as well, so the brain is already wiring in that sense. That's it, and just snap it there, close that up. Yeah, just those two. Okay. I have a glue avalanche going on. Sorry about that. I looked up and yeah, the Kalau glue had just gone absolutely everywhere, so I had to just quickly sort that. Alright, so I just want to bone folder these envelopes, and then I think I'm just going to start getting them attached to the main piece. So, see where we want these to be. Something like that, because I was trying to get, you know, an even border all the way round kind of thing. So let's go for this one. So this one I want to just glue to the back of the envelope here. I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac to do it just because it's strong, but it also gives me a bit of wiggle room in case I do glue it in the wrong place. That's it. Oops. I'm just putting plenty on. That's it. Oh, that's cute. The bird pokes his head out of the top of that envelope. There we go. And then I can just go in with the art glitter glue just to get these edges down. I'm going to have a pocket on the back of this envelope, which will cover over where I've got this alongside the paper, but I mean extra, what's the word, extra layers on top of this, so that's nicely down. That's it. Right, let's make sure we open nice. Just want to, should have maybe moved that in a little bit more, but I think that will be fine. I'll just get some ink down there. Okay, right. Let's do this one. I haven't bone folded that one, have I? If you were using envelope flaps, you probably wouldn't need to bone folder it. It's just where I'm using the envelopes in, you know, a different type of a way. Really. So that one is going on top. About there. So this one, I'm going to glue it onto the flap of the main envelope. And obviously I'm being careful not to glue my actual envelope flap, like this one, down. So I've just got to be wary of that. That's it. Just want to check how we're looking there. Yep, looks good. Okay. And then we can come in with finer nozzle just to get these edges. And then, just in case, I don't think it's necessary, but I'm just going to chop this part like that. And in actual fact, I probably would chop some of this envelope off itself as well. So maybe I'm just going to chop it to the width of the this part that we've hooked over, so that feels quite strong now, which is good. So that's that. And then we want this one here, like so. And then this one, I'm going to do the same thing, glue it to this this flap here. and then I'll just cut off the excess again. Oh, I've gone too far down, that's all right. That'll dry. All of these envelopes are nice and strong, so, you know, good for this kind of a project, really. Let me just check that that's opening okay. Oops, I think I moved it. Hang on. That's it. There's a bit of bulk there, so it's not laying exactly flat, but I don't know if I can move it in. Just want to make sure it's straight more than anything, which is, yeah, why I use the Fabri-Tac, because it's strong, but it gives you that wiggle room in case you're like me and you glue things in the wrong place all the time. What's that? Okay, so yeah, that feels nice and strong, and I can always put some tape over there when I come to use this piece. That's how we're looking. I think it looks really cool. So then I want to, I've done all those bits, yeah. Is that right? So that one opens, and that one, oh, so you can see the little fox peeking his head under that bird's nest. I didn't even think about that. Just making sure I'm getting rid of any like air bubbles and things. That's it. So let's do the back. So I'm not having the actual envelope be a pocket, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue this straight down. I want to come over as far as I can to hide the envelope underneath. I do have a bit of a gap here where it doesn't bother me as such, so because I've used the brown envelope, so it's not stark white or anything, it's just a brown border. Just trying to decide, because you can see this part of the envelope here, the envelope flap. I'm just trying to decide how I feel about that, but it's too late now, so I'm just going to stick it down. There we go. Right, let's use this very messy Collall glue. And yeah, I'm just going to stick this the whole way down, so I don't need to worry about keeping the envelope open or anything for this one. I do love this kind of project. It gets the brain thinking for a start, and they're just so fun to have all these, you know, flips and flaps and interactive elements in our journals. I do love them. You know, they do take a bit of thinking as to how you're going to do things, you know. But yeah, when I do sit down to think about them and do them, I so enjoy it. I will need to go in, oops, with my edges with some more glue, and then I'm thinking I'm just going to ink walnut stain over that, and I think that will blend in just fine. Right, so for the back of here, I wanted to have a pocket. I mean, I don't really want to cover up her text, but I was also thinking it will help cover up that part of the envelope as well. So I'm going to cut it, and then, you know, I'll just decide whether to have the pocket or not. I'm not sure. We'll just see how it looks. Get some lids closed up before I get any more glue avalanches. Right, let me get my trimmer. There we go. So for this pocket, I want it to be quite a smart, I want to go back here, I think. So I've just cut a square Instant Tim Holtz paper. I'm going to have a gusset on it, but I want it to have like a slanty pocket edge. So I'm just looking to see where I want to cut this. I'm going to try that. Obviously it's too big because we need to do the gusset. I think that's probably about right. Let's grab my scoreboard next. I'm just checking. I'm just going to measure it to see how much of a gusset to do. I think we'll try for 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch on both sides, and we'll do 1/2 inch at the bottom as well. Okay, so where's my scissors? Here they are. So again, you've seen me do this lots of times if you've been watching my channel for a while. When you do this type of a pocket, you get little squares in the corner. So just going to cut a slanty like that, and on the other side. That's it. Just fold all that in. This I didn't do off screen because I did want you to see how I do this type of a pocket. So we've got some excess here, so I'm just going to cut that bit off, and that's it. I love a slanty pocket. Right, let's see how we're doing size-wise. Perfect. There we go. Right, let's bone folder them down. So this is from the Tim Holtz, is it Wallflower? That's what I'm going to be using in some instances with the Edith Holden, you know, to get some of those rustic browns in, you know. Yeah, I think so. I did want a pocket on it. I did want a pocket on the piece because we've got a pocket in the front envelope, we've got a belly band and a little pocket, and now this one. I think that's probably plenty on one piece. Now, because this has got a gusset in it, I'm thinking I'm going to want to use a collaged tag inside, or a collage journal card. I think that could be fun. So one from my masterboard as an example. Yeah, that feels fine. You always worry about the weight of things, but it feels absolutely fine. So I thought to have these Edith Holden mushrooms on here, but I think I want something else with it. So let's just do a little recap on where we are with this stacked envelope project. Make sure I've not got any glue. So that's how we're looking. So this is open, got a little foxy. We want to cover up this this piece, pocket here. I might just put some butterflies on it or something. We've got our belly band, really nice image there. I just love that he peeks out, peeking out underneath. And then we flip open. So this part will be hidden. This will be, you know, on something. That feels quite strong actually. And then we'll flip open for this pocket on the back. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, shall we get to decorating it and filling the pockets? So I've got a collaged masterboard tag for in the front here. which we'll want to decorate up. Like so. As I say, I do want something there. Right, let me get some fussy cuts out and things, labels and whatnot, and we'll get to decorating this piece up, and then we can call this a finished project. Okay, I'm back. I have got a few things out that we might want to use, so just gonna go from the front. So I've got this word from Honey Puddle, one of my favourite word digitals. Very nice words, nice colour to them as well. Very earthy. That's it. It may want something else, but I do need to remember that my little card is going to have a tab on it, if I've got one. I haven't backed it yet, so I can't put it on it yet, but I don't appear to, whoops, have any brown ones. So either way, let's just pretend this is the tab. Just helps me to visualise the whole piece, really. So we're going to have that in there sticking out like so. So yeah, we probably don't want anything else on that first envelope. We can always add more to it later, but for now I'm going to stick with those mushrooms. Right, moving on. So I have this foxy, but I think first of all I do want to cover up the upside down houses. I've got some butterflies, brown ones, which I thought I kind of wanted something going on. Don't know if I have the right colours, but don't know, do I want two of the same? Maybe like that. Want something up here, I think. Sorry, I'm just gone quiet because I'm thinking. So I've got as far as decorating the envelopes, and then couldn't decide what I wanted. But I thought, you know, might as well just start. So I like this because we've got quite a lot of plainness here. So I did feel like we should have some kind of label or something, because it's the only thing that will take up a good amount of space. But I don't know if it's, you know, too much label. Compared with if it was more like, you know, but it just does not take enough space up. Okay, I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. Sometimes I feel like I should do the decorating on a separate video, because it does take me a bit of time to decide what I want, but I also don't like leaving a project, you know, not being able to show you the whole thing either. So I don't think it took us very long to do the first part of the video anyway. where do we want this butterfly? Are they too close together? Let me look. Oh yeah, you can see the butterfly down there, look. And the word up there. I like that. Right. This was a big butterfly fussy kit that I got on Etsy. I think the shop name was the Junk Journal Studio, something like that. Yeah, big kit, lots of different colours. I've just got them printed onto a just paper. Right, that's that. Yeah, I like that you can, oh actually, sorry. Just wanted it slightly different place. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I like that. I feel like I want to put some kind of lace or fabric behind that, so I'll wait to do that a second. Don't know. I might want to put another butterfly here, a smaller one in this same pattern, but I don't have any, so I'm going to see about doing that. Don't want anything on this envelope. Just wondering about some pine cones. Maybe. I don't like that word, this is Edith Holden and this is not. See what I've got, 2 secs. Obviously they need inked up. See what we think once they're inked up. Sometimes that can make, well, often it can make the world of difference. I'm using the walnut stain, so it's quite dark, but as I say, I wanted this to be rustic Edith Holden. Yeah, I think that's probably better. So let me get these inked. And these pine cones, they come from a kit I got on eBay. It's like a die cutting kit from Fabrica Creative. They're probably 2 different kits. I'm just trying to think. They were some kind of winter botanical, but I liked it for the pine cones and stuff, which I personally like to use through like autumnal type projects, I think. See, I don't want to get in the way of my belly band, but yeah. I'm loving how this is looking. Sorry if I've gone quiet. I find the decorating sometimes the hardest part, knowing what I want. But yeah, I'm really liking how this is looking. Make sure I'm not gluing my my belly band closed. closed. Right, I'm just trying to decide whether I want this on, yeah, I was just trying to decide whether I wanted it on any lace or fabric, but I don't think I do for this one. What's that? Can always add more. Right, this pocket then. I really like the mushrooms on here. I feel like it wants something else. With the mushrooms. But I don't think a label is the right thing. To be honest, I'm finding it really hard to remember what supplies I actually have. I think that's part of my problem is, you know, sort of forget what I've got, and so I'm looking at it and thinking, well, what else does it need? Or is it just fine like that? So this is going to be a collaged tag. I don't know if it will be exactly this size, but you know, I might cut it down. And then of course we're going to have something on the card, aren't we? But I do feel like it wants something. Right, let's see. I think I'm going to see if I've got maybe like an oval label. Maybe that would be what I want for it. There we go. I found this label from Tracy Fox and I think that is just fine. Right, so the only other thing that we need to think about is printing more butterflies. Just to make sure. Oh, I think I've stuck this one down a little bit. There we are. Yes, I want this, don't I? Stay the earthen path. Okay, I was just having a think about what I wanted for this cluster. So one of the envelope flaps, I've just taken a piece of the brown paper off. And I think I want some book page. So I've just gone for something that's, you know, a nice, like, yeah, vintagey brown. Just sort of layering them up a bit. And I'm going to try some of this Edith Holden text. I'm just holding it up because sometimes I find it easier working with clusters to have, you know, to have it held in front of me. I feel like I want another piece of the brown. That's it. And then I did get out this fabric scrap, sorry, which I might want to use. I haven't quite decided yet. I do want to, just going to cut it there and tear it if I can. Oh, muscle needed. Okay, that doesn't want to tear on that, along there. Just fray that edge a bit. And then I don't know if it's too much with the fabric, so I might decide not to have the fabric behind it. We'll just have to see what we think. So I do want to cut the fabric down, that much I do know. That's better. So it'd be something like that. I'm just going to see what it's like without the fabric. Yeah, I think I'm going to go without the fabric actually. So let me get these inked up, these layers, and then I think that will be the last thing that I'll do today. Obviously I do need to sort the pockets out in terms of what I'm going to have in them, and I need to add just one more butterfly is what I'm thinking, but I need to print some more out. So that is that. I'm so sorry if the decorating took a bit longer than I would have wanted. You know, this stuff is, I still find it's all quite new to me. I find that I am quite good with like building things, and then I come to decorate, and sometimes I just sort of look at things and go, oh, I don't know where to start. But I think it's all worked out really nicely today, so that's the main thing. I'm happy. So let me build up this cluster back how I had it. Am I missing something? No? No, it's fine. I'm going mad. Sorry if I'm pulling things to me, I just don't want to glue over the project, and I'm being lazy by not moving it out of the way. How's that? I mean, even that, come over the mountains from the text is nice, but yeah, I really wanted to stay the earthen path, this quote, because as I say, I've gone very rustic with this whole piece. So yeah, I like that there. Okay, fab. So that was the last bit. So I'll do like a mini flip through in a second, because I definitely need reminding of what we've actually created today. So that is all of that. Obviously we've got the collaged card in the front, which I'm going to have something on. I'm probably just going to put like some kind of sticker detail on it, but I don't know what I want for that yet. But I just thought I would use these tags from Mandy's kit. Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. I've got these, which I thought colours wise I think goes quite nicely, and we're bringing in some more mushrooms, not bird overload. I do feel like that wants something with it. You know, I've got these cards from Nanine from Collage Type, but think because we've got the bird there, it's bird overload. So I think I want to print another one of those, maybe. And then in the back, I've got this cute owl. I thought I was going to have a collaged card at the back, but I don't want to cover up more of that Edith Holden text. So I thought actually this might be better. And then we've got the mushrooms and the owls together, which I like. So that is that. I just need to add another butterfly here, a small one in this brown. I just need to print some. I want to get another little something to go in there with this, a little something. And oh, and then yeah, I need to decorate up the collaged card. So that is that piece. Should we do like a little mini flip through thing? Just to remind ourselves what we've made today. Okay, so here we are, a stacked envelope project. So we've got our card in the front, which just wants a little something on it. A little foxy. Butterflies. I love that, how that cluster's come out. I think that looks really cute. And then first pocket. I don't know if I want to put a little divot in that, but it seems to be working just fine. So yeah, a little butterfly there. Mushroom and pine cones and our bird. Yeah, I really like how that looks. And then our owl in the back. Yeah, I love that piece. So as I say, when I come to use it, this flap will be hidden and that will be the part that, you know, flips out. It feels really strong, which I'm glad about, you know, where we've got all of the, this I suppose is like reinforced by adding these extra layers on. I might just put some tape on this side just to give it even more, but it feels nice and strong. And we haven't got anything really heavy in here. I haven't made every envelope a pocket because I thought that would be too heavy, especially with adding in all the decoration, our belly band, our pocket there, a pocket on the back, etc. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Brilliant. So there we go. This was for my Rustic Edith Holden project that I'm going to be working on properly later in the year. I might do the odd piece here and there in this because I really enjoy working with the browns when I'm in the right mood for it. So so that was that. As I say, I was using the Craspire envelopes to get these beautiful chocolate browns and white flowers. I have put a discount code in the description box down below for it, for Craspire. So if you do like any of their products, you're welcome to use that. And I will link the envelopes down below so you can see, yeah, you can see those. But you can do this with any envelopes and just, you know, make it work for you. I just liked the fact that I already had some decoration on it, which really did help me sort of bring the project together. And, you know, they really are just the perfect cones for Edith Holden. They sort of go really, really well. So that is that. I've really enjoyed making that. I hope you like it. Thanks so much for joining me and seeing that come together. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye bye for now.